Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This one is on the battle concerts that we had in the past. I have seen a lot of people asking for battle concerts and when the next one will be and so on and so forth. I don't know if we will ever get another battle concert, but I thought I could at least showcase what we had in the other battle concerts. Now, there were 3 battle concerts we had. The first was Korn. We also had Breaking Benjamin and the Alice in Chains. For the Korn one, it started you in a pre-arena area, and then once the timer had counted down, it would let you into the main arena area where the band would show up. But before the band shows up, there was a pre-show where a bunch of fireworks and stuff would go off and you're fighting monsters. So then the band shows up, and along with them is Thrash, and he ends up spawning some Eternal Rockers and other monsters and stuff that you have to fight during the concert because, of course, this is a battle concert. Now, you did get some item drops, but mostly it was the ticket stubs and heavy metal medallions that you were going for because you'd use those in the craft shops. Towards the end of the concert, you're going to be going up against Thrash and then getting a heavy metal chest. In the concert lobby, there were NPCs you can interact with, some of which had craft shops, like the Arena Crafting Shop. You'd be able to get different things in there, including a pet you could get, and a bunch of different quests that you could complete. And this is me showcasing some of the items that you could obtain from either the Korn thing. I must still have that Stay Humble and Battle On. Bruce Platinum had a bunch more other stuff as well, including the Punk Mage Armor set. But you needed to rank up your faction in order to unlock that armor set. Of course, there was also the Korn collection and the Korn VIP collection, which is basically the same thing, but you got more stuff with the VIP collection, where you get different travel forms and whatnot, but it cost Dragon Crystals. I think you had to purchase it with real life money, not just Dragon Crystals. It was a really awesome concert. The next one was the Alice in Chains. You could purchase the Alice in Chains collection or the VIP collection as well. So you had both options, and that was how the Korn one was as well. So it was with real life money. And then in the concert lobby, you could interact with different NPCs that had different shops and arena crafting and weapons and whatnot, offering fairly generic stuff. At one point, there was an Arena Duelist sword that was the most expensive weapon in the game at the time, but it didn't look cool. And when you were ready, you could jump into the concert, and it was really cool. There was big monsters in there that you would have to fight. Of course, during all this, you are listening to the band while they perform, but you definitely had your work cut out for you as more and more monsters were spawned that you needed to take down, and there was environmental effects going off all around you. Of course, when you weren't fighting, you were dancing. Just like the other concert, there were drops that you could obtain from fighting the different enemies or from defeating or breaking open the chests. There were multiple bosses to fight, including the Ghost of the Unsung Songs, which was the big bad boss. Upon defeating her, the concerts are over and you head back to the lobby. One thing that I thought was really cool was they had a drum set that you could actually hit the different cymbals and the floors. Like, you could just by tapping on the different things, you could actually play drums. And I thought that was really friggin' cool. The final concert was a Breaking Benjamin. In Yalgur, the Breaking Benjamin band was up on stage, so you could actually interact with them and check out stuff in regards to them. Bruce Platinum made a reappearance with his items. And there was no lobby for the concert. When you went to the concert, you would get thrown right into the arena. And just like the other battle concerts, you would be taking down enemies while you're listening to the band's music. Of course, in the background of this one, you had these 2 big giant things fighting, which it looked really cool. This was a really nice looking arena. And there was a secret title you could earn on this. All you had to do was fall to your death and you'd get the Trust Faller title. But essentially, you would be defeating the enemies, and then you'd be going through portals to take down certain bosses that were still in the arena, but in certain places in the arena. So you would go through the portals, fight the bosses in the portal, and then you would head back to the main area. Upon the defeating of one of the bosses, you would see this great big cinematic thing of one of the bosses fighting one of the other bosses and doing a critical hit. And then at the end of the concert, you would face the final boss and take him down. This in turn would give you a chance to get certain items from him, like wings and helm and gloves and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, those are the 3 concerts. They were a lot of fun. If you guys were not able to attend them, hopefully this video gives you an idea of what they were like. And if you were able to attend them, hopefully this video will give you a sense of nostalgia. That is it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.